Chelsea, champions.
Are about to make their way out of the tunnel and be applauded by the three open sides here at Kingsmeadow in Kingston upon Thames, their fortress home and the venue of their very latest trophy victory, their 10th trophy overall under Emma Hayes in her 10th season here as manager at Chelsea. They have very much made it their home since moving from Staines. It took some time. She says it wasn't an immediate home for them. But the supporters here selling out the ground. Little slip for Emma Hayes as she comes out to receive the acclaim from the supporters here. They absolutely idolise the manager, who used to be assistant at Arsenal, went to America and learned so much, and has brought that experience and expertise back to Kingsmeadow with a really top quality staff around her as well. She may well be a lifelong Tottenham supporter, but she's Chelsea through and through now when it comes to the women's game. And well, she might kiss it. There's been very hard earned. Zesha Muzovic played 5 games in a row in recent times before losing her place towards the end of the season. The Sweden international. It has been such a team effort here at Chelsea. So many top players, so many internationals. They all want to start. They can't all start. And Katchenberger conceded twice today, but a German international, top quality player between the sticks for Chelsea, the former Birmingham and PSG goalkeeper. Anik Nouwen off the bench today, but she's played a really key part, bearing in mind that captain Magdalena Eriksson was missing. Coming towards the end of the season, she came back in for the final 3 games, but young defender Nouwen didn't let them down. Millie Bright, ever-present starter. And she has a big summer ahead as well. Most of these players do, with the Women's Euros in July on home soil. I hope you bought your tickets. Go to the UEFA website, if not, because they're back on sale in the next week or so. And England are gunning for their first major trophy, and Jess Carter, no doubt, will be in that squad. Hasn't always been first choice here until this season, when she has really been one of the established players who have helped Chelsea get over that line.
Next up, make some noise for
Maren Mjelde, the Norway captain, has been missing for a much longer period than Emma Hayes expected. She did her ACL last March 2021 in the League Cup final. It was expected back in August, and that hasn't happened. That's some of the adversity that they've had to deal with. Niamh Charles in today, the young England international with a great future ahead of her. Barclays FA Women's Super League and FA Women's Championship, will be presenting the medals along with Anne-Marie Abalo. Jonna Andersson saying her farewells at Kingsmeadow. After 4.5 successful years here, she's heading back to her native Sweden. She'll be playing for Hammarby, and she'll be going back with at least 1 more medal. Alsu Abdelina, a young Russian international signed from Lokomotiv Moscow in January. One for the future. It was always going to take time for her to bed in, bearing in mind the language barrier, very new culture for her. Probably a very difficult time for her personally, you would imagine. Sophie Ingle, the Wales captain, vast amounts of experience. One of the over 30s here who brings So many WSL appearances to her name, still a quality player. We don't talk about her too much because she just knits things together in midfield. And here is Ji So-yeon, a game changer today in her final match after 6.5 years at Chelsea. What a character, what a player, what an innings she's had. So popular. Her manager absolutely loves her. Guru Wrighton, another player who's really broken through this season. She was always a fine talent, but we've talked about her so much as being one of the key players when Yusu Smith pick out players at the start of a match. Quite often she's in your thoughts.
Oh yeah, you could pick her every week, couldn't you? She's been absolutely brilliant.
Jessie Fleming, whether she starts or comes off the bench, she has so much ability. One of the young players will be aiming to make this a regular occurrence in Chelsea blue. Erin Cuthbert proving a point, perhaps, after missing out on a Team GB Olympics place. She's forgetting all about that. Don't forget your medal, Erin. And Pernilla Harder has the price tag of being the most expensive player in the world, but that doesn't weigh heavily on her shoulders. She just is a super talent, a super character, a real athlete, and a quality forward player to have.
Kingsmeadow, let's hear it for the final time for the
Seventh title win of her career. And Drew Spence, an emotional farewell for Drew Spence after 13.5 years in Chelsea blue. Wonderful, she got some minutes to be able to say goodbye to the supporters here before she embarks on another journey. We believe in the WSL, and she will not be short of offers with everything that she brings. Beth England. We'll be seeing her again in the summer, no doubt, in the England squad. Serena Wiegman has some decisions to make, of course, but we'd expect her to be in there. And what a wonderful moment to see Fran Kirby, absent from the Chelsea side since February with a fatigue problem they're still trying to get to the bottom of, but she's been back in training this week and she's such a popular figure. Player of the season last season, great contributor this season, and everybody who loves football look forward to seeing her back on the pitch playing football. Lauren James, it's been a season of transition after moving from Manchester United for a record fee between WSL clubs. They've had to get her fit, they say, fully fit and ready really for what is an essential pre-season for her in the coming months. And there is the Golden Boot winner. 20 goals in the league, 30 overall for Chelsea. They all keep forgetting to pick up a medal. Jubilant, so quiet off the pitch, explosive on it, so hard-working, and the party is about to commence. But not before the captain, Magda Eriksson. Sweden captain, one of 5 international captains in this vastly experienced Chelsea squad. Leaders all over the pitch, but that is the woman who bears the armband, and she is the player who will be lifting the WSL trophy. Here we go. Eriksson, the captain, and Chelsea are the Queens of England once again. London is blue and England is blue. The 3rd year in succession and the 5th overall. They've suffered adversity at times. They've lost key players for chunks of the season. But Chelsea's mentality is so strong, and they got over the finishing line. Chelsea's dominance of English football continues. Arsenal have closed the gap. Manchester City and Manchester United are gunning for them. But for now, it is still in Chelsea's grasp, and they are going to savour every minute.
Jackie, thank you. A blue shoe over Kingsmeadow, and such has it been this season. Despite the early red tinge, blue has never really left us. If you are watching us on Main Event, you're about to leave us. We will continue coverage across Sky Football and Showcase. You can watch Arsenal, Leeds United and the commentary team of Rob Hawthorne and Alan Smith. That's on Main Event now. Karen Carney, watching those scenes right there. I know we've seen it so many times with Chelsea before, but this one feels a little different.
Well, I think, third consecutive WSL title, that says it in itself, just how dominant they've been over the three periods. And what's different is the crowd today. They've had, this last season, they weren't here. Today, over 4,500 people here. Fans seeing this, the spectacle. This is what the WSL is all about. The final day, the crowd, the weather, the great entertaining games, goals, magnificent. It had it all.
Kelly, it was wonderful seeing the players individually come out, the embrace with Emma Hayes, and she's really been that player for them, instrumental in this title.
Yeah, she has. She's been a leader. She's the go-to person that leads by example. The tactical decisions that she made, the subs today really impressed me when Manchester United were all over Chelsea first half. She changed it slightly at half-time. She brought on G, fantastic substitution, just to get her on the ball and dictate the tempo in the middle of the park. Another player, Beth England, up top to try and hold the ball up, and it really worked. And Manchester United couldn't get back into the game. So her tactical choices, those second half, really made this game what it is today.
It would not be a Champions Trophy lift without We Are the Champions, right? And they're still staying here. Every one of these Chelsea fans, they missed it last season, but they've embraced and they've pushed this side forward. At times it wasn't full capacity in here because of the limits on it, but when they got in front of their home fans, Chelsea took that and ran with it.
Look, this place is a fortress. The first half, they were so nervy. I think that's the worst I've seen Chelsea play. And again, you have to give a lot of credit to Manchester United the first half. But once they got the lead then, and like Kelly said, they shifted to 4 centre-halves in their back line. You're not getting past them then. When they've got the lead, when they're at home, they've got 4 big centre-halves who are very, very physical, very good at defending. Man United were never getting back into this game. There was no way that Chelsea side was going to let grip of that title when there was only 20-30 minutes left. But Kelly's spot on. The pivotal moment was the managers deciding we're suffering. I'm not going to wait any longer. At half-time, I'm going to change it. I'm going to bring on that player there, G, at the front with the trophy, lifting it up. Absolute game changer, and it's her moment now.
We were sat just along from Emma Hayes, and you could see at moments her just gesturing to the players, just calm down, just be in that moment, and I guess containing it. You've been in that situation, Kelly, as well, shaking those nerves off to go on and get that win.
Yeah, you just saw the picture there, her son Harry holding him. It's nice for him to see this occasion, being with his mummy, but she's a legend of the game. She's done wonders for this football club and elevated and pushing the women's game to where it is now. She expects and demands so much from her players. She's got great backing by Chelsea Football Club, and it's a great win for her and her family.
Yeah, there was a moment when she was presented with her medal by Dawn Airy from the Women's Football Board, and you saw her hug her too, because Emma Hayes wants to keep pushing this game.
Look, she's, like Kelly said, she's pushed the game on so much, and a comment that will always live with me when she said to me, Karen, do not ever settle. Emma Hayes does not settle. And I wouldn't be surprised in her head there, she's plotting for next season, putting it past her. But no, look, she's got a son, like Kelly said, Harry there. That's her biggest accomplishment, and to share that moment with him and the rest of the team. For me, she changed as a manager when she became a mum. It really did, a big moment. There's so much more empathy behind her, always a winner, but I think he made her a better manager as well.